What's the hardest part of adopting a child who's been taught to punish themselves? My husband and I adopted our daughter Zoe when she was 6 years old. She'd been in the foster system for 3 years after being removed from a severely neglectful home. Zoe had been placed with 3 different families before us, but each time, the adoptive parents sent her back to foster care when her behavioral issues became too difficult to handle. Zoe's first day with us seemed to go well. She was quiet but polite, said thank you for everything, and didn't cause any trouble. That night, we showed her to her new bedroom. We'd spent weeks decorating it. Pink walls, stuffed animals, and a comfortable bed with soft blankets. "This is your room, Zoe. Everything here is yours." She nodded and whispered, "Thank you." We tucked her in, read her a bedtime story, and said goodnight. But around 2 a.m., I woke up and decided to check on her. Her bedroom was empty. I found her in the kitchen, curled up on the floor behind the refrigerator, wide awake. "Zoe, sweetie, what are you doing down here?" She looked terrified. "I'm sorry, I'll go back upstairs." "Why are you sleeping on the floor?" "This is where I'm supposed to sleep." My heart broke. "Honey, you have a beautiful bed upstairs. That's your bed." "But I was bad today." "Bad? You weren't bad at all. I spilled water at dinner, and I forgot to say thank you when you gave me the towel." "Zoe, those aren't bad things. Those are just normal things that happen. In my old house, when I was bad, I had to sleep on the kitchen floor. I started crying. This little girl thought she was being punished and had put herself in timeout on our kitchen floor. This went on for 2 weeks. Every night, she would sneak downstairs to sleep on the kitchen floor. The breakthrough came when our social worker suggested we ask Zoe what would make her feel safe in her bed. "I don't know," Zoe said quietly. "I've never had a bed that was really mine." "What do you mean?" "In my old house, I slept on the couch. But if mommy's boyfriend was mad, I had to sleep on the floor. In foster homes, they said the bed was mine, but then I'd have to leave. That's when I understood. She was afraid of getting attached to something that might be taken away." "Zoe, would it help if we wrote your name on something so you know it's really yours?" Her eyes lit up. Like with a marker, I handed her a permanent marker. "Write your name anywhere you want." Zoe carefully wrote Zoe on the headboard of her bed, then on her dresser, then on the wall next to her bed. That night, for the first time, Zoe slept in her bed all night. But we weren't done with challenges. A few days later, I made spaghetti and meatballs. She ate everything, then asked for seconds, then thirds. "Zoe, you don't have to eat everything right now. There will be more food tomorrow." She looked panicked. "But what if there isn't?" Zoe was hoarding food because she'd learned that meals weren't guaranteed. But the biggest shock came in late October when I mentioned Halloween was coming up. She looked terrified. "Halloween? Yes, sweetie. We're going to get you a costume and go trick-or-treating." She started crying. "No, I have to hide. I have to go in the closet." "Zoe, what's wrong?" Through her tears, she explained, "On Halloween, the scary people come to the house. Mommy used to lock me in the bedroom closet so the monsters wouldn't find me. I had to stay there all night until Halloween was over." My heart shattered. Zoe's birth mother had locked her every Halloween. "Zoe, Halloween isn't scary here. Kids dress up in costumes and get candy from neighbors. There are no monsters. But what about the scary people who come to the door? Those are just kids in costumes. They're not real monsters." It took weeks to convince Zoe that Halloween was safe. We showed her pictures of kids in costumes and let her pick out her own, a princess dress. On Halloween night, Zoe was nervous, but she held my hand as we went to our first house. "Trick or treat," the homeowner said, dropping candy in Zoe's bag. Zoe looked up at me in amazement. "They just gave me candy? That's what Halloween is, sweetie. People give kids candy just for fun." By the end of the night, Zoe was running from house to house, giggling. "This is the best Halloween ever," she told me. "Is this your first real Halloween?" "Yes. In my old house, I thought Halloween was when bad things happened."